The following is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.
Welcome to the Cruise Show. I'm Carly and this is Richard. Well, if you have never been on a cruise holiday before, I would say by the end of the next half an hour, you are going to be tempted into booking your first cruise holiday. And if you have cruised before, then I'm pretty sure by the end of the next half an hour, you're going to be ready to book your next cruise holiday, because we have got some incredible deals with MSC Cruises. Now, if you've cruised with MSC before, you will know it's a cruise like no other. And if you haven't, you're going to see why in the next half an hour, because their cruise ships are beautiful. The interiors are spectacular. They've got a Mediterranean flair on board. The food is incredible. The entertainment is incredible. And the destinations are just wonderful as well. So make sure you are sitting comfortable with that phone handy, because I think you're going to be needing it. But first of all, to tell us a little bit more about MSC Cruises, it's Richard.
Thank you very much indeed, Carly. Well, MSC Cruises are proud to offer unique holidays, continuing a 300-year family seafaring tradition. Now, currently their fleet of ultra-modern ships have been superbly designed and beautifully decorated by some great master architects. Now, on board you can expect a whole world of discovery opportunities, outstanding entertainment, gourmet dining and indulgent pampering in the onboard spa. There literally are events going on all around the clock, with live music, Broadway performances, games and spectacular shows that will leave you saying wow when you return from your holiday. And today we do have some really great offers to tempt you on board with MSC Cruises, so sit yourself down, make sure you've got the telephone handy as we go cruising with MSC Cruises and Vision Cruise.
Well, we are going to start out by cruising you around some of the beautiful Northern Europe cities. Now, this itinerary is just wonderful. It's going in October this year and it's going on board the MSC Magnifica. So we're going to join John now to take a little look around.
Well, here I am at the very heartbeat of the ship, the atrium. Reception's behind me, and then as you go up, it is absolutely gorgeous. The spiral staircases, there's a piano over there, and of an evening, it's such a relaxing place. Also, this is where I've just picked up my Daily Times, and this tells me what's happening around the ship, where and when. This is normally put in your bedroom just before you go to bed of an evening, so you'll know what's happening the next day. Do you know, when you look around the ship, it truly is Magnifica. Well, we've made it on board, and of course, it's the law of the sea. We've come to the buffet. Now, if you like pizza, I'm reliably informed this is some of the best pizza at sea. Gosh, it looks tempting. Oh, there's another one coming out now. Here we go. Whoa. You see, whatever sort of stateroom you choose with MSC, you're going to get great value for money. But for me, a balcony has it all, because when you pull into a port like we're in today in Barcelona, you've got the whole of the city skyline behind you. I can see the Sacred Familiar Church from here. I can see the Olympic Stadium, Montjuic, from my very own balcony. You see, that's the advantage of it all. But whatever you choose, I know you'll find it great value for money. Well, this is the indoor solarium, and it is absolutely lovely. There's the bubbling hot tubs there, there's a lovely heated pool here, and of course there's alfresco dining all around us. Plus, there's the ice cream. It's award-winning too, and there's so much of it to choose from. I think I'll go and have a little look. Well, there's so many kids clubs here on MSC, where from when they're very small to when they're very cool. Now, I could be at the cool disco next door for all the cool teens, or I could be having a great time with Mr. Lego here and the MSC mascots. Where would you rather be? Now, you may spend absolute fortunes joining gym clubs and all that sort of thing, and they're great. I too waste a lot of money on them. But do you know what? It's better when you get them for free. And also, you don't get views like this from any gym I know.
Oh, some great views there from that gym. John working hard there. So this is the MSC Magnifica taking in a cruise around Northern Europe on the 8th of October. This is lined up for you this year for 7 nights. We're going to be cruising from Southampton and we're off to our first port of call, which is pretty Le Havre. Now, there's many places you can go from here, Carly, isn't there?
Yes, you could head to Paris for the day or maybe Normandy.
Yeah, or take a walk around the harbour itself. That really is beautiful. See, Brugge is our next port of call. What would you do here?
I would probably head to Brussels. It's only about an hour and a half away. See the sights there.
I'd probably stay in Bruges and pick up some chocolates.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Then we're going to be on to our next port of call, Amsterdam, a really great port. You've been here loads of times, Carly.
I have, yes. And do you know something I've never done, which I would love to do, is hire a bike and explore like the locals.
Yeah, and we're going to be overnighting in port here as well, so maybe take a trip to Anne Frank's house as well. Everything's really centrally located, which is great. Then we're going to be cruising you on to our final port of call now. We're off to Hamburg. What would you do here, Carly?
Maybe take a stroll around the fish market and the merchants district. I like those areas.
Or St Michael's Cathedral is great beautiful as well, yeah. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton. So this is a 7-night itinerary on board MSC Magnifica on the 8th of October this year. We've got inside rooms, like you can see here, from just £839 per person. Your ocean view room is from £939 per person, or if you want to have a balcony, that's from just £1,039 per person. And if you wanted to add in a drinks package as well, give us a call and we'll quote you separately on that one and we can make sure that your drinks are included. If you want any more information on this one, you want more details on the ship as well, do head along to our website visioncruise.co.uk, which really is your first port of call when booking your next cruise holiday. We've got some great videos on there as well, so you can navigate your way around the ships, and we've got plenty more information on there. And if you can't do the 8th of October as well, we've got other dates throughout 2018 we can do this on, but availability really is limited on board the MSC Magnifica for this year. It's been so popular with past cruises, and especially with the MSC Magnifica being based in Southampton, and lots of new features and facilities being added, like tea and coffee making facilities in your stateroom. It's Yorkshire tea on board. You've also got roast dinners in the buffet on a Sunday as well, and all those mustards and ketchups that you have back home, you will find them on there, and everything's headed up by a British cruise director and some great British entertainment for you to enjoy as well. So if you want more information on this particular itinerary, or you want to book your place on board, all you have to do is give us a call now on 0800 655 6449.
Well, I mentioned at the start of the show about if you'd never cruised before. Well, I would say this is a wonderful taster cruise. It's just 7 nights away. It really gives you the chance to experience what cruising is all about, see all the wonderful live entertainment, enjoy all the different restaurants on board and sample that beautiful Mediterranean food, and visit some fabulous destinations at the same time. And I'm pretty sure that once you've been on your first MSC cruise, you're going to keep coming back for more. But first of all, let's have a little sail back through those details. So once we've sailed out from Southampton, we're heading for that first port of call, Le Havre. Now, my favourite place to visit here is Paris. It's great to see some of the wonderful sights there, things like the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I went to the Eiffel Tower. I know where you'd be. You'd be shopping, wouldn't you?
Yes, straight along the Champs-Elysees. Then from there, we are off to Zeebrugge. Now, Richard did mention the chocolates. I would try a waffle. Have you tried one of the Belgian waffles?
I have tried them.
Yes.
I went back for another one.
And then from there, we are off to Amsterdam. We've got an overnight in port. Now, from here, you could head out into the Dutch countryside, couldn't you, Richard?
Yeah.
Things like the windmills.
Yeah, there's some great windmills around there as well. And if you want to do any excursions as well, just let us know. We can let you know all about them.
Yes, absolutely. And then our final port of call will be Hamburg. And there are so many elegant buildings. It's a cosmopolitan city. Where's your favourite place there, Richard?
I like the cathedral there, St Michael's Cathedral.
Yes.
And it's great for walking.
Absolutely, and it's such a walkable city as well. And then from there, we're going to be sailing you back in to Southampton, and all of that for that incredible fare there of £839 per person. But to upgrade to an ocean view stateroom, you're only looking at £939 per person, or even a balcony, £1,039. Why not, hey? Especially if you've never cruised before. Imagine cruising on your own balcony, in and out of these wonderful destinations, just watching the world go by. It's such an incredible experience, and one you should definitely have. Get yourself on the phone. If you've never cruised before, I'm sure you've got lots of questions. And of course, here at Vision Cruise, we specialise in cruise holidays. So our dedicated team are waiting for your call, and they'll have all the answers for you. The number's at the bottom of the screen there. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, we are going to move on to our next itinerary now. And again, we're exploring some different destinations in Northern Europe, and we are back on board the MSC Magnifica. So let's rejoin John now and take another look around.
Well, you know, when you've been working out your Gym and you've been relaxing at the spa and bubbling away, maybe having some treatments, you then want to be regenerated, and this is where this comes in. It's a wonderful experience. It's the spa bar where they have some wonderful drinks, things like they can do deep cleansing, total relaxation, ultimate youth, purity and beautiful skin. Well, I do have most of that anyway, but do you know what? I'll go for ultimate youth. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, thank you very much. Now, this is the Berry Berry Bliss. It's strawberries, pomegranate syrup, cranberry juice. It's going to make me young again. Thank you very much indeed. But, well, cheers. Feel 21 again already. Do you know what? Even if you're a major sports fan, you won't miss a moment of anything. They've got Sky Sports on board. Do you know, when you get to bars like this, it's great because it's a specialty coffee bar, coffee and chocolates. And my goodness, they've got all the usual stuff like the lattes and things that you like, but also they've got frozen coffee delights. Things like vanilla chocolate cappuccino, which sounds gorgeous, caramel coffee frost. And then there's the chocolate ones like classic chocolate, chocolate zero. I think I'll go for the chocolate zero because that sounds as though it could be slimming. Do you know, this is the main restaurant and it is absolutely wonderful, as you can see. All set up for main service. Now tonight, there's just the 7 courses, obviously. I can't take all that. Cut out the salad and the soup, shall we? And we'll carry on. Do you know, standing on top deck here of MSC Magnifica, it's not hard to see why so many people love her time and time again. There's the wonderful pools areas here. There's the wonderful facilities for the children that they'll just fall in love with. There's the wonderful food, of course. There's the fabulous theatres, the comfortable staterooms, the marvellous areas around the ship where there's music emanating all through the night. And, of course, there's the friendly crew just wanting to help you. Everything that they can do for you, they certainly do. They say it's a cruise like no other, and no matter where you go on the MSC Magnifica, I think you'll find it's a holiday like no other as well.
Yeah, he's a lucky chap, isn't he, sneaking on board these ships? So this is Northern Europe now on board MSC Magnifica on the 13th of September this year for 11 nights. We're going to be cruising out of Southampton once again, and Le Havre will be our first port of call. Now, you could have a trip to the Normandy beaches. Carly, you've been talking about the Notre Dame Cathedral to me as well. Oh, the Notre Dame
Cathedral is beautiful, or even the Sacré-Cœur Church as well. Some great views up there.
Really, really stunning. Then we're on to La Coruña as our next port of call. Tower of Hercules. You know how many steps there are to the top?
I don't, actually.
234. I've climbed them all.
Wow.
It's great, and you can do it too as well. Some great shopping opportunities. Bilbao is our next port of call. Now, my highlight of this port is the Guggenheim Museum. I'd definitely go there.
Yes, or even head on a Rioja wine tour.
Oh, yeah. Now, talking of wine as well, we're on to Le Verdon-sur-Mer, where you can pick up some Bordeaux wine here as well.
Yes, or you could even stay in Le Verdon and maybe do a little cycle through the forest.
Yeah, that sounds great
nice.
too. Then we're going to be taking you on to Amsterdam. We're going to be overnighting in port here once again. See all the canals here? I'm thinking a canal cruise is in order.
Yes, a canal cruise is absolutely perfect.
And you can do a canal cruise by night as well, like you can see here, and you see all the buildings all lit up.
Beautiful.
Or you can do an open-top bus tour as well. That's great to do as well, and there's some great shops too. Then after the overnight in Amsterdam, we're then going to be cruising on to Hamburg. My highlight here is the Miniature Wonderland.
I was just going to say Miniature Wonderland is well worth a visit while you're there.
Yeah. And then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton. So we can get you on board here in an inside room from just £999 per person. If you want to be on board in an ocean view room, that's from just £1,149 per person, or your balcony today, you can be on board from just £1,299 per person. When you look at this price, remember you're going away in September as well. This is great value for money when you think of what's included in that particular price. Now, if you wanted to add in a drinks package, maybe you want to go and include that specialty teas and coffees, your house lagers and beers and things like that, and your soft drinks and your house wines, you can add in an all-inclusive drinks package. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately on that one as well. Now, if you want any more information on this particular sailing, we've got our cruise experts here at Vision Cruise. When you call up, you'll be given a dedicated cruise consultant who will stay with you every single step of the cruise process. So if you've got any questions at all, you can always give them a call and just ask them, and of course we'll be able to let you know all of the information. And if you do get through to us here at Vision Cruise as well, it really is a simple booking process as well, and we take away all that stress so you don't need to worry about it at all. Now, we'll book you into the MSC Voyager Club, which is the MSC loyalty program as well. And if you've been with a cruise line before but you've never quite tried MSC Cruises before, well, the great thing as well, they have what they call a status match, whereas if you bring in a cruise line that you've been with before and you're at a certain particular tier or a level of their loyalty program, you will come into the MSC Voyager Club at the same level as well. So if you want more information on that one, you can head to our website visioncruise.co.uk. Just search for MSC Cruises on there and all of the information will come up. But if you want more information at all, or you want to book your place on board right now, availability really is limited. You can pick up the phone and give us a call on 0800 655 6449.
Well, we were just saying here in the studio what a lovely time of year it is to go to these destinations. You're not going to have that intense heat of the summer, but the weather does tend to carry on lovely into September, and these cities aren't going to be as busy as they are in the height of, say, July or August. What a wonderful time to be cruising in and out of these fabulous destinations. And you're visiting so many different countries as well in this one cruise holiday, which is just perfect. Don't hold back. Just go for it. And with incredible prices like this, don't miss out either, because these are going to be selling fast. Get yourself on the phone. But first of all, let's take a little sail back through those details. So we're going to be sailing you out from Southampton and heading for our first port of call, Le Havre. Now, I was thinking, Richard, you could head to Normandy. Couldn't you see things like maybe Monet's house? Yeah,
that's really gorgeous. Do you know what? You can even stay around Le Havre itself. It's such a pretty harbour.
Yes,
and there's
really
pavement
is.
cafes too.
Lovely. And then we are off to La Coruña. And you know what I love about La Coruña? Shopping. Great shopping opportunities.
Yeah, but a little tip here. Don't forget they have a little afternoon siesta. So you need to get out there early in the morning.
Absolutely. And then you can eat plenty of seafood in the afternoon.
Ooh, yeah.
Then from there, we are off to Bilbao. And as Richard mentioned before, the Guggenheim Museum is spectacular,
isn't it? It is really, and it's very a cosmopolitan city with the old buildings and the new, and really walkable.
Yes, absolutely. And then we're off to Le Verdon-sur-Mer, and we mentioned you can head to Bordeaux from here and do a little wine trip, maybe.
Yeah, do the cycle ride first, then the wine trip.
Yes, that's a good idea. And then we are off to Amsterdam. You've got your overnight in port in Amsterdam. What was your favourite thing in Amsterdam?
My favourite thing in Amsterdam was the fact that everything was so walkable.
Yes.
And Frank's house as well.
Yes,
really
and Frank's house we would both highly recommend. Yeah. And then to finish up, we are heading to Hamburg, and we've got the miniature wonderland, you've got the merchants district,
the museums, the galleries.
Museums, yes. And again, we say it's such a walkable city, and there's so many things to see there before we sail you back into Southampton. And those fares there were from just £999 per person for an inside stateroom, or you could upgrade to a balcony stateroom. We've got balcony staterooms there from the incredible price of £1,299. Now I'm thinking, why not just go the full hog and upgrade to an all-inclusive drinks package as well? And those all-inclusive drinks packages are just from £23 per person per day to include that in. And then when you get on board, you're not worrying about your prices for your drinks.
You know
and
everything's
like
budgeted for as well. So maybe you want to have a soft drink by the pool, a pre-dinner tipple, glass of wine with your evening meal, and
maybe a nightcap at the end of the night.
Before you retire. You know, it's all catered for there. And as well, the ice cream.
Oh, now don't forget the ice cream. If you'd like to do that, just get on the phone there and speak to one of our dedicated team, and we'll be able to sort all of that out for you. The number's there at the bottom of the screen. It's 0800 655 6449, or even take a little look at the website visioncruise.co.uk. But we're going to move on now to our next itinerary, and we are looking at an early booking offer, aren't we,
like these, yeah.
And next year, it's the Preziosa that's going to be sailing out of Southampton, so we've got an incredible deal for you around Northern Europe. So let's have a little look around.
Yeah, now the MSC Preziosa launched just a few years ago. What a fabulous ship it is here in all of its splendour, you can see. Now I've been lucky enough to cruise on board the Preziosa, and I can tell you what an amazing ship it is. Here are the friendly reception team there that can help you throughout your cruise with any questions you may have. What you're seeing here is a balcony room. The price we've quoted you here on screen of £549 per person is for an inside. I'll tell you now, an ocean view is £599, or that balcony is just £699 per person. If it was me, I'd have the balcony, wouldn't you, Carly?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
And then you can see here all the different areas, so the bars and lounges for you to enjoy around the ship too. Now, if you want to cruise with the grandkids as well, they've got some great facilities cruising with the children. Whilst they're in the kids clubs, you can be enjoying the spectacular shows here that you can see, where there's something different on your cruise adventure every single evening. There's the Broadway style shows there. Now, when it comes to dining here, once again, you can enjoy, on the gala nights, they have 7 courses sometimes. It's usually 5 courses that you can enjoy on board. And when you've finished eating, you can enjoy a bowling alley at sea, like you can see here as well. There's the piano bars for you to relax and unwind. And there's also the great spa treatment if you want to enjoy those too. Now, out on top deck, this is like a destination in itself. There's an aqua park here, like you can see. There's all the kids' water slides there. They'll be having fun there. There's the big slides too. Look at that there. It's completely open air. It's amazing to go on that then. This is one of the dining options here. Pizza. Yeah, we do love pizza, and MSC Cruises love pizza as well. You can see, find your fast food there if you want to enjoy that. There's the live carvery stations, the salads, there's the sweet treats there. Oh, I do love a sweet treat, don't you, Carly?
Oh, yes,
we do,
all
yeah.
the time.
You'll find us there. You can see here the different bars and different lounges. Here's one of the kids' arcades you can see here, where there's all sorts of activities they can be enjoying there as well. And you can see this is one of the specialty dining options, where it's all about eating healthy on a cruise, which we like the sound of that as well. Don't forget, because we're sailing in and out of Southampton, you can take your clothes that are a little bit bigger with you so that you can fit in them by the end of your holiday.
That's what I do.
That's a tip you've always told me, Carly, and I always do that there as well. Oh, look at those cakes there. Don't they look lovely? Now, when you're on board as well, there's the Aurea Spa if you want to enjoy some pampering with all the beauty and wellness treatments like you can see here as well. If you want to upgrade, there's the Yacht Club experience on board as well, where you can have your own private butler. Give us a call and we'll quote you separately if you want to inquire about the Yacht Club on board as well. And one of my highlights is to go and visit the Galaxy restaurant with its open kitchen that boasts delicious all-day dining. And after that, there's the panoramic disco as well. You can dance into the early hours of the morning there on board MSC Preziosa. So this is Northern Europe lined up for you on the 15th of May next year for 7 nights. It's an early booking special deal, this one. We're going to be departing from Southampton, so there's no one weighing any of your cases. We'll get you on board. We'll wave goodbye to Southampton, and our first port of call will be Zeebrugge. Now, as Carly was saying before, you could head to Bruges for the day there and take a horse-drawn carriage ride. That really is great.
Oh, they're really lovely to do. And just walk in the cobbled streets. I sat in a coffee shop, enjoyed a coffee and people watching.
Oh, we like people watching. Talking of people watching, you can be doing that in Amsterdam as well. There's plenty of coffee shops to enjoy here as well. There are many walks around the destination, and like you were saying before, grab a bike.
Yes, and even explore the museums. The Van Gogh Museum's wonderful there.
Hamburg is our next destination here as well. You can go one of the largest ports in Europe here as well. It's great to see all the ships there. And then Le Havre, once again, we're going to call into again. Head to Normandy, I would, for the day.
Oh, I'd head to Paris.
Oh, it's split decision, maybe do both. Then we're going to be cruising you back to Southampton. So we've got this early booking deal for you today. We've got an inside room from just £549 per person. Your ocean view room is from just £599 per person. Or that balcony room, if you want to enjoy that, is from just £699 per person. Now, if you wanted to go all-inclusive and add in the all-inclusive drinks package, that's just £23 per person per day, and we can add that on for you. Then you know everything's budgeted for. And if you've never been on a cruise holiday, this is such a great introduction to cruising. It's just a week away. It's just a little taste of what cruising is all about. And if you've got questions, if you've never been on a cruise before, I know you'll have questions. We've got our first-time guide to cruising, which is completely free of charge. If you want a copy of that, all you have to do is give us a call on that number at the bottom of the screen, 0800 655 6449, and we can get that posted out to you. Now, as Carly was saying before, the MSC Preziosa will be based in Southampton for part of the 2019 season. So if you want more inspiration and ideas for different itineraries that you can be doing on board from Southampton in 2019, all you have to do is head along to our website, visioncruise.co.uk, where you will find all of the information on there, which is just a click away, which is really great to find. And don't forget as well, we've got the MSC Voyager Club that we will enrol you into, which is their own loyalty scheme. And if you've been with a cruise line before, you've not been with MSC yet, and you're at a certain tier with your cruise line, if you move over to MSC Cruises, you'll come in at the same level as well. And of course, naturally, we'll enrol you into Vision Plus, which is our own loyalty scheme too. If you want a recap of any of those details, you can head along to our website, visioncruise.co.uk, for full details of those loyalty programs, or give us a call on that free phone number at the bottom of the screen there. It's 0800 655 6449.
Well, this really is incredible value for money. And if you've never cruised before, just go for it. All the entertainment on board is fantastic. People often say, well, what do you do on a sea day? Well, sea days are great because there is so much going on board. You'll have lots of different choices. There's something for everyone. Or if you just want to relax, find a sun lounger, enjoy a nice book, or head to the spa and enjoy some treatments, you can do whatever you choose. The choices are all yours. Cruising is about how you like to holiday. Let's have a little sail back through those details. So we're going to be sailing you out from Southampton and heading for our first port of call, Zeebrugge. Now, Richard, I have heard there is a chocolate museum in Zeebrugge.
I've not found that yet.
Well, they have sculptures out of chocolate, and you can even buy some and
Can
eat
you try
them.
some?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm going there next time.
From there, we're going to be sailing on to Amsterdam. We mentioned the museums in Amsterdam. There's also a fairy tale theme amusement park.
Yeah, there is.
Really good
great
fun. And then from there, we are off to Hamburg. And a way I found of getting around Hamburg that's great is the hop-on, hop-off bus.
Yeah, I really love
great,
that.
Yeah, and the International Maritime Museum's lovely as well. And then our final port of call will be Le Havre. Now, I would say head into Paris. There are so many wonderful sites there. And what are your favourite sites in Normandy, Richard?
Oh, the beaches, of course.
Yes,
Just
the
love
beaches,
them.
yeah, of course. And then from there, we're going to be sailing you back into Southampton. And that inside fare was from just £549 per person. The Ocean View stateroom is only £599 per person. So for an extra £50 for that cruise, you can upgrade to an Ocean View. And then for the balcony stateroom, just £699 per person. This is incredible value for money. And you could even add on that drinks package, couldn't you?
I do
£23 per person per day, and you're all inclusive. Just wonderful. Get yourself on the phone. It's 0800 655 6449. Or as Richard mentioned, go to the website and you can see all the other wonderful itineraries MSC Cruises have got to offer. visioncruise.co.uk. But for myself and Richard, we'll see you next time on The Cruise Show.
It's time to go. Bye for now.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.